Today, boys, we got our hands on Team of the Week, Keaton Mitchell. Potential RB1 here. However, if you have Saquon or Breece Hall on a full theme team, still rock with them. And I'll explain my problems and issues I have with this card. But 87 speed's great, 90 juke moves great, 90 break tackles great, 5'8", smaller builds. So we got to see how well his juke move plays. But potential RB1, he's got good hands, can run short routes, can do a lot of things. You know, this is a very good card right here we're looking at. Spin move threshold, juke move threshold. This is a very good card. And I'll get into the problems in a second. But here are the abilities. Does get jukebox. I still don't really know how abilities work because they don't put the other ones on here, so you can't see what kind of stats he needs. It could just be EA putting whatever they want on cards, which is definitely a problem. But it's, you know, we'll kind of cross that bridge whenever we get there. And then here are the X factors. Team Chems does only get Ravens, and then Team of the Week, which is 9 components. I believe building this is possible today, but it's not possible, I don't think, yet. If someone has built this 50-50 with full Team of the Week, please send it to me on Twitter or something. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's possible. Eventually it will be. Like if, for example, if the Ravens get, you know, a couple more Team of the Week players, then you'll have a couple crossover guys and your cheats get cut down and then you can do it eventually. But right now, I don't think it's possible. If someone's done it, please send it to me on Twitter. I got to see that. But +5 speed would be crazy. +2 from the theme team, +2 from Team of the Week. But my problem with this card is his price tag. I've been making gameplays since, what, Madden 20? And I'm 30 minutes post release of today's content, and these cards are still 700k. Set cards are 700k. I've never seen anything like this in another promo, besides maybe Team of the Week in the past. That's the only time I can think of it, because the problem is when, first of all, MUT leaks. People know what content's coming out later this week. They know how they're going to spend their money this week, okay? They know. That's the first problem, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, that's smart, but the problem is EA relies too much on spenders to influence the market. There's no way to get your hands on these 83s or, you know, any other card easily. There's really no way unless you're just going to spam, you know, mystery packs. And yes, his price will fall, but I'm just saying this is kind of crazy that these cards are even this expensive. He should be like 400k, 500k at most. So yeah, and it's an undesirable drop where you have an LTD kicker and you have a 69 speed defensive tackle. But this is going to happen a lot for Team of the Week, and it's always been a problem. It's not just this year. Team of the Week has always been a pretty uninteracted with promo, which I've always had my thoughts about it, but this, you know, to get started this year, already seeing this is not great. If you're looking to add any of the brand new Team of the Week players to your team, head over to my sponsor, MMOEXP, for cheap, fast, reliable MUT coins. Use code 30 at checkout for 6% off. A link for their website is in the description. Okay, I do want to test something with Keaton. I want to see his juke move real quick before we kind of get into the gameplay today, and all that other stuff. So here's the juke move with no turbo. Here it is with the turbo. Here's going to be the quick spin, which doesn't. Oh, wait, I messed that up. The quick spin is pretty good. I mean, you kind of got to have a lot of space to really hit this move, but it is pretty good. But his movement feels good. I actually don't mind a smaller back. I'm sure he's gonna break hit sticks to like a madman, but that spin is, yeah, it looks pretty good right there. So, I mean, Keaton should be good with that jukebox. He should be triggering animations. He moves well. I'm expecting a lot from this card today. Not the fastest running back I've used, although he is the fastest in the game, which is funny. But yeah, that move's gonna be devastating on the edge there, man, today. But his no trigger juke move, he's not gonna cover as much ground as a bigger back. But it's just kind of how the animation plays this year, because you just kind of do this and you're relying on the player's build to create that lateral movement. But I guess he will trigger the animations, and he does have a 90 juke move. Not that it doesn't look any different either with jukebox, right? Compared to 85, it doesn't at all. It looks exactly the same. How about the spin? The spin kind of looks the same as well, even though yeah, we have 85 juke move, 85 spin plus, and then we have 90 juke move, and it does look to be exactly the same. That spin's clean though. All right, let's get into some gameplay, man. By the way, we also do have the brand new Cam Little, and I put precision kicker on him, so maybe we'll see some of those new animations kind of kick off for us today. But let's hop into one. We're gonna be playing a full game today. Some of you guys were asking for some full games. We got time today, so let's see what Keaton Mitchell can do in a full game. It's not going to be as force feedy as most of my gameplays are. We're just going to try to get, you know, catch a win in the way I do. And you know, we lose, you know, we could lose. I said catch a win, but obviously all we can do is try our best. So apparently that Cam Little opportunity pack was glitched or something. I don't really know how. Maybe because they were giving out too high of overalls. I opened up 3 of them. I pulled Cam Little on my 3rd, but I did pull CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, other core elite. So maybe it was bugged for that reason. I don't really know. Or maybe I would imagine people were probably pulling some of like some like promo cards, I would imagine, right? Or nah. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so the draw run is what we got to go to a lot today. We're going to, kind of in the back of my head, I'm trying to set up draw for Keaton Mitchell, and we'll kind of play everything off of that. It's going to be a lot of RPOs into the flats to set up the draw runs. That's what we're looking to do. Should be a pretty decent formation for the draw if we can get that second level. Very nice, very nice. We try hitting that quick spin, we get tripped up. The spin's better up the sideline than it is in the middle of the field, but sometimes you can kind of get that breakout where you spin like basically and run horizontal, which is really good. Let's try our first one of these today. He's got Nick Cross, which he's over pursuing right there. Okay, there we go. Has anyone hit the backwards hurdle yet this year with Saquon? I always think about it after the play. All right, we're gonna go draw with a motion. Let's see what his user's gonna do. He does sit in the middle, which is interesting. That guy in the middle, dude, Leonard Williams was putting in work in the middle right there. My goodness. Let's try it again. Good run here. Can we get it outside? Keaton? I should have just went for the first down, but it's okay. We'll take it. This card is definitely fast, and I do like his build. The only reason why I would say I don't love his build that much is because of his juke animation. He's not covering that much ground. That's probably like the only reason. Through this once. This time he did kind of get outside, but not good enough. So we have him thinking about the flats, the draw. That's everything we kind of want right now. We haven't even thrown the ball down the field yet. Don't worry, we'll start doing that. Just want to get Keaton some touches, You clicked on this video for Keaton. I might give you some Keaton Mitchell, man. I spent too many coins on this card not to be using a broken tackle. Juke move. See? That step right there with a guy like Saquon, maybe we make that first guy miss if we can hit a hole in air truck, Kind of what we're hoping to do. Let's try the inside zone. Just to show you like what the inside zone looks like when I run it compared to draw. It is disgusting. This feels like a bit heavy, like when they're just in the gaps. The first steps into the gaps, you don't want that. We hit our first pass play today. Well, we have been running RPOs, but should we hit our actual first pass play today? So yes, we do it. All right. Barkley going underneath, Keaton on the outside. We're looking for T. Higgins. Should have T. Higgins on a pass lead down. Easy. We might be able to get a touchdown here. Okay, he put his hands above his head. All right. Maybe he just wants to get Keaton a touchdown. That can respect. But there actually was a run in single back that I was kind of messing with for a little bit. But I don't know how good this will be like in a goal line situation. Let's see how well it plays. I'm sure this is going to be like run commit out the ass. And we're going to look stupid right now. But let's see. Kind of get the inside. Yeah, he just shot the gap. Oh my goodness. If he doesn't shoot that gap, maybe there's life. Like maybe there's life. I don't really know. From experience though, this is the best RPO in the game, I think. I think this is the one at a spread. I wish the tell wasn't as obvious because, it's pretty bad. But, like, you can just shoot outside. You throw it. It happens so quick. You can hand it off. You can keep with the quarterback. Not that I do that too often. But that's, like, the bread and butter of the scheme right there. And you run shit off of that. Like, if your draw run is working versus a guy, you have whatever you want on the field. If your draw is working, because then he's got to get into zero or he's got to blitz his linebackers and he's always thinking about it so that play action's better. It's even a draw play action, which is, that's pretty good. But he's always thinking about it. And then you're also thinking about those guys shooting left and right into the flats, which you got to worry about because you really only can use it to stop it. And if you want to put hard flats out there, I'll throw a fucking wheel route right behind your ear, man. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Wait, was that Kellen? Oh no, wait, no, Kellen Moore's not the coach of the Saints, is he? Is Kellen Moore the head coach for the Saints this season? Is he? Was that Kellen Moore? I actually didn't know that. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's still Dennis Allen. I don't really know. The Saints are probably the team I have the least knowledge on right now in the whole league. Like I actually have no idea what they're cooking over there. They have Olave. They got Alvin, Spencer Rattler starting or whatever, right? I don't know. This is a great time though, just to talk about Madden 26. What's going on right now? So tomorrow or tonight, you guys are gonna see that we're getting a Shedeur Sanders or Reggie Bush. It should be all pretty good stuff right there. Play that. What are you doing, man? But we got Shedeur, Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush, I think, will be better than Keaton. Probably. Most likely will be. Does also get a couple theme teams. Dolphins, Bills, Saints off the top of my head. Maybe Niners. I don't really remember all that stuff with Reggie Bush, but he'll be good. Charles Woodson's going to be probably the same price as someone like Christian Gonzalez. Shedeur, I'd imagine it's a pretty desirable promo with the LTD, so Shedeur should be more cheaply priced than someone like Keaton Mitchell is. Look at that right there. Oh my goodness, 3 guys around the ball and no interception. Okay. And then Saturday is Mike Vick weekend. Mike Vick weekend. I don't know how much that card's going to be. It does seem like for the last couple drops, price caps. Oh, he threw it to the corner. I didn't think he was going to see that. I thought he was staring at the zig, but this is a all out or nothing blitz or defense really. But Vic's going to be a lot. I think that the price caps are gone because of the price of Keaton. Keaton Mitchell's going for like $2 million off rip today. So for that reason, I think that Vic might be going for $6 million out the box. Like it might be that egregious. If there is a price cap on him, then great. Oh, can you only get Cam Little as a BND? Oh, what? So there's only one LTD then, technically. And it's Jay Tufele. That's how you say his name. I know he's on the Jets, but I'm not familiar with his game. Even though, yeah, I think he had like a touchdown in the first preseason game or something, but all right, bad part is he scored a quick touchdown. Good part is we're back on offense. He's bringing 2 guys into the box now. Maybe even 3 are coming down right now. So we don't block Frankie Louvi. Can we make... Oh my God, Keaton Mitchell. That little step, that's jukebox right there. We try it right now. Oh, no. All right, we give it a try. Okay, yeah, Keaton Mitchell. That's jukebox right there for those who are wondering at home. It's just going to add those more... Like, you may not cover as much ground, but if you get that fake out, man, dudes are touching pine. And now he wants to run the Texas 4-man. That is a problem for us. And then you would think, oh, if he's running the 4-man and the 2 edge guys come onto the inside, you can just go outside. But that's not how this game works, unfortunately. Believe it or not, not how it works. When you run a normal run play, the stunt gets forgotten about. When you run draw, the stunt still plays. But it kind of sucks in some aspects. We should have Saquon open, blue throw Kyler Murray. Should have that over them. Oh my, we get a red throw. Are you serious? We get a red throw right there? I mean, it would have been dicey if I made that completion, but a red throw put us out of contention. Like that thing, I don't even know if there's a guy close to me or whatever. Not really. Like, what did Kyler do right? What was Kyler doing? What was he? I mean, that may have been close. I maybe should have waited one more second to make that throw, but I feel like there was not even anyone close, and Kyler just came up with a red throw. Double move does not get open. And how is that not a sack? How is that not a sack, man? Like, sometimes I wish that throw to sacks weren't a thing. Actually, I always wish it. I always do, because that's mine. Are you serious? Why did he even go for the... I guess SWAT. I guess I got to play the SWAT there. I feel like I honestly had position that I felt like going for an interception there was not a bad call. And then QJ just emerges, breaks a tackle. He didn't even have to juke there. But he did. It was aura, and then he did the celebration. That was tough. It was tough. I actually did still have eggs. Let's just try to sneak up the sideline. Eat a hit stick. That's okay. Gain of 5. There we go. Okay. Run with Keaton up the middle. Come on, Keaton. Pick up that block right there, Saquon. Good work. Good work. Keaton Mitchell. Hey, Keaton Mitchell's got, 8.4 yards of carry right now. So we're not complaining about that. Oh, Keaton, there's no safety, Keaton. Yeah, I don't see a difference really between 90 and 85 juke move either. That's another thing I was kind of excited to see. Like, maybe 90 juke move will move a little different. Obviously, I could have checked that in regs or whatever, but... Oh, okay. I didn't streak that guy. Keaton Mitchell makes a play. Air truck, Keaton. Air truck. Oh, my God. I didn't streak the outside guy. I almost screwed my boy. I threw him a hospital ball, and now Keaton's not even in. All right, it's fine. Re-up. If we win this game, somehow 3-minute quarters, down 10 points. Should I onside kick it? What play did it just give me? The run commit up from hell, man. I could have got in right there. I could just get behind. Whoa, Keaton Mitchell. Yes. Keaton, good work. All right, I want to see the kicking arc. I put it on him. Yeah, they were lying. The kicking arc doesn't even work. There's no kicking arc in this mode. So why is the ability in this game mode? It's not even in this mode. All right. So just use the 3 AP on focus kicker or whatever, because these don't work. Right? They don't. Nah, I got to get in the Ben Kirk playbook to make plays like that. What was I thinking, man? If I was in the Ben Kirk defensive playbook, I'm fine there, bro. Yeah, 3 guys in my box. 3 guys in my box. Usually a sentence never a sentence I want to hear. There's no situation where I want to hear that sentence. Come out, T. Are we scoring this though? This will give us what we wanted. This will give us the opportunity kick an onside kick. Feet onside, low kick, aim right, shoot left. I didn't put enough juice on it. Aha! So you got to just get it right between those guys. I think a run commit. He's got to run the ball, right? Boom! Oh, ball! Oh my God, ball! Oh my goodness, honey badger! We got life. We got life. We got life. We got life. We have actually life. We have such life. Oh my goodness, life. Get our check down real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get out of bounds. We still got time. Kyler Murray. It's intercepted. Why don't I not just take it slow? Like, that's the problem with me. Like, I just want to throw a bomb right there, but I'm just such an idiot. Instead, I want to throw the ball across the field. Like, John Madden gave us a chance to win that game, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. No way. You better need this. You better need this. You better need this. Dude, I'm such an idiot. You guys can roast me all you want in the comment section. I deserve it, okay? All right, so Keaton Mitchell, 127 yards. A pretty good day in the office for him. Unfortunately, though, we take an L, but he's still 680K. So I actually didn't lose that much even buying this thing. But Keaton Mitchell, what's my final review? Is he RB1? I think if there was no boost in the game, there'd be a debate. There would be. Because of his juke move and because he has jukebox out the box. He's smaller build. You know, if he's triggering those animations, that's very good. However, smaller means worse air truck. So you kind of take all the trade-offs in there. So he's definitely in the top RB conversation if boost didn't exist. However, they do. So if you have Brees on a full team, like I said, or Saquon on a full team with crystals, take one of those guys. I think Reggie Bush will be statistically at his level, but Bush will have a better build. So I think Bush will be better when he comes out tomorrow. Not even knowing his stats, just taking a guess there. But I would wait on his price to fall regardless of what you're doing, because tomorrow there'll be a lot more packs opened up and people will be pulling team of the weeks out of those packs. So his price will definitely fall tomorrow. Not too much today. So be patient on Keaton Mitchell. And if you want to wait until Saturday when the most packs will be opened, you can go ahead and do that. So have a good rest of your day. I wish you won that game today. We'll be back. All right. We're going to be back. You know, don't worry about that. All right. Go watch these videos if you haven't already. The camera's getting blurry. Goodbye. Have a good day. Goodbye. Have a good one.